Guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be analyzing Bitcoin long-term, short-term. Is this pullback that we had yesterday, is it over? Are we going to see more downside? I'm going to show you today. I'm going to give you a proper analysis short-term for you to help you to understand, to navigate the cryptocurrency market. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because we post one video about crypto and Bitcoin analysis every single day. Guys, let's cut the chase right away, and I want to show you what's happening right now. The monthly closure, we closed this candle over here above this line, which in my opinion looks very, very bullish. Then Bitcoin had a pullback, went down to this area. Now we had a beautiful bounce back from here. And the question is, where are we going to go from here? Very, very simple, guys. It's going to be very important today. There are going to be so many macro events which are going to decide whether we're going to continue to go higher or we're going to go to the downside. If you probably saw my video from yesterday, I was telling you of a potential healthy pullback. You can go and watch the video. It's all transparency documented over there, which I was warning everybody of a potential correction, and this has happened. And of course, guys, we already entered with a VIP group, making very good money. Even, for example, I'm going to show you here Solana, potential long 1.6567. You can see from here making 11% just overnight, guys. If you want to really have a proper trading calls, if you want to be in a community with professional traders, have trading calls from myself, from the other members, Bitcoin analysis every single day, altcoin analysis to help you to navigate and to understand when to buy, when to sell altcoins long term as well, guys. Join the VIP group. You will not regret it. Link in the description below. But anyway, let's go back into BTC and let's see where we are right now. Guys, basically what's happening right now, we had a breakout of this structure over here. You can see that we went up to here, so we were touching this point over here, this point over here, this point over here. We finally had a breakout. We went at the same level as the previous all-time high, and then what our friends, market makers, decided to do was to pretty much reject us from the price down to here. And to be honest, I'm not surprised because we're going to have the election, as I was explaining to you before. Next week, we're going to have the US election. So usually investors, they try to, I would say, sell some of their bags because they're a little bit uncertain. And once they're going to realize that the president of the United States doesn't really matter, it's going to be Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, they're going to put the money back again, and we should see a more sustained rally. But of course, guys, short term, I'm going to show you today what can be happening. First of all, I want to show you something very important. Today, we're going to have some data which are going to influence the price of Bitcoin. For example, the unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls, and all of that. So what we need to see right now is going to be those, for example, unemployment rate to come above expectation. For example, here 4.1. We want to see maybe 4.2, 4.3. Also, non-farm payrolls as well. We want to see less of this as well, because the thing is, if you're going to see a low unemployment rate and also a high non-farm payrolls, then pretty much is going to assume that the economy is strong, and therefore investors are going to anticipate that the Fed might not cut interest rates in November. But of course, if all of this is going to come lower than expectation, then we could be seeing the Fed cutting interest rates, and also investors are going to respond in a very positive manner. Therefore, crypto stocks should pump. Now, let's have a look a little bit more short term what's happening right now. So it's going to really help you to clear your mind a little bit. Well, nothing, to be honest, to be too concerned at the moment. You can see that Bitcoin is still hanging around in this channel over here. So we had a channel, we went up to here. I was explaining before to people that that's where we were. We touched the top of a channel. I said we could have seen a pullback, down to here, and then a potential rebound, and that's where we are. So at the moment, what I'm considering right now is nothing special, guys. First of all, you can see that we have been going down like crazy from here on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to show you more into the 1 hour so you can see a little bit better. We are pretty oversold. We are breaking down the structure over here. And to be honest, I'm expecting some sort of a short-term relief. I really don't know what's going to be the results today from the non-farm payrolls as well as the unemployment rate. But what I think is going to be happening right now is that maybe BTC is going to have one final dip down to here, maybe 68,000 200 to pretty much retest this area of supply around this area over here. And then what I'm going to be seeing from here is going to be a more sustained bounce. So I could be see even from this level that we are right now. Let me just go and zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So what I could be see from here, guys, very, very simple, is going to be, let me just draw our Fibonacci retracement as well, just to have a look. You can see that at this level over here, we're already into what we call the golden pocket area in a short term. And in general, what you can see, movements never come in, they never go like in a straight line. And in general, I would say what you can see technically is going to be a sort of like a ABC correction, or just like one correction and then up again. So what I'm trying to say right now from here is going to be that we could be seeing maybe another dip, down to this area, then a correction, like a pullback up to here. And I'm going to show you why. So we're going to go up to here. You can see that we can connect these points over here to this point over here. And in general, what I would like to see from this area is going to be a pullback up to this area against this moving average at around maybe $71,000. And then if Bitcoin wants to do maybe one more dip to the downside, reaching maybe around $66,000. And then from there, of course, we're going to see a more sustained push to the upside. I want to show you why I think this scenario could be actually quite feasible. Is the fact that I'm going to show you a potential ABC correction. We have A, we have B, and then we go C again. And C should also go in line with this 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. But why is this relevant? Well, if you actually connect this point over here, I'm going to show you from here to here. You're going to connect this point over here to these points over here, and then you're going to go in and grab a channel around this area. You can see that this sort of like a ABC correction, let me just, it's a little bit rough, this way, but to be honest, it would make absolute sense if Bitcoin is going to go down to here, retest around $66,000, and then have a more sustained breakout to the upside. So it's sort of like this, and then this. But again, it's very early to say that. First of all, what we need to see, which I think we're going to see potentially today, is going to be this. Is going to be a bounce back from this area of supply, of demand, probably going around this area, then a bounce up to 71,000, 72,000. It could be also in relation to the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. And then after that, we could be seeing another drop to the downside. That could be, or we're going to be seeing a potential push to the upside. But it doesn't really matter, because if you're going to enter a position over here, you know when you're going to be in profit and all of that. So then you're going to be able to protect yourself. But of course, guys, in the VIP group, we discuss all of this every single day. And I give clear direction on when I buy, when I sell, which is very, very important. But right now, that's what I can see with BTC. I'm really, to be honest, not concerned at all as for yet. If you're gonna about to lose 65,000, 63,000, then I would be a little bit concerned. But right now, I'm not very concerned. Also, another reason why we could be seeing a short-term pullback is by looking at this chart over here. The liquidation heat map, you can see pretty much what's happening right now. And of course, if you don't understand how to read all this liquidation heat map in the VIP group, guys, we discuss all of that, because we do also provide lots of education, which is very important. But we explain everything here and when to buy and sell based on the liquidation heat map as well. Next one I want to show you as well, guys, very, very important, is actually the US 2-year treasury yield. You can see that in general, whenever you see the stock market and crypto to go to the downside, you want to see this fixed income government bonds to pump to the upside. Right now, everybody's saying that the fixed income is coming back and we are done and blah blah blah. But in my opinion, looking at the chart from here, what I could be seeing from the 2 years treasury yield would be that we could see maybe like a climb back up, around this area. But then again, guys, even for those who don't wear glasses, I mean, it's pretty obvious that over here we are into what we call a head and shoulder. This is a typical head and shoulder. Like nobody can deny that. So having a head and shoulder right now, this looks like a simple retest of the head and shoulder. Some people are saying we're going to go now to 6%, 7%, right? But I tend to disagree. I think it's just only a retest around this area over here to then, of course, go down if I'm not gonna say if when the Fed is going to cut interest rates. And even from here, guys, it looks like it's a defined channel, like it's defined parallel channel, which goes from this area over here to this area over here. So nobody can deny that either. So maybe it could be trying to go up, to this area over here, then go down here. Why this is relevant or why this is important? Because whenever this one goes down, crypto goes up. So as simple as that, because people are taking money from fixed income and put them into cryptocurrency. Last one I want to show you guys today, very important, S&P 500. Everybody's panicking right now because the S&P fell like crazy. What they're going to do is over and blah, blah, blah. Well, you just look at this chart over here and tell me if it's over. I'm not trying to say over here that we're not going to see more pullback, because it's possible, because it looks like, we are in a channel from here, and we even could be seeing the S&P 500 to retrace down to $5,500. But the reality is that we're still into a really defined uptrend, which it should go even higher when the Fed is going to cut interest rates, and also after the election. Otherwise, it's going to be a completely new cycle. According to previous cycles that you can see the typical blow off top coming up. But right now, guys, it looks, maybe the scenario I'm looking at could be something like this, and then this, or it could be something like this, and then this, with a target of 6,300 by the end of the year. So nothing to be worried about. But again, guys, for Bitcoin, that's the point of the situation. Ideally, we would like to see a beautiful, retest and rebound from here, and then to continue to go higher. But even if we're going to see, as I said before, another pullback down to 66,000, 67,000, it won't be a problem. But of course, if you want to, understand when to buy and sell, and short and long, guys, come on our VIP group where we're going to explain everything to you. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. The last thing I want to show you as well, which I highlighted long time ago, was about the possibility of this inverted head and shoulder on Bitcoin. You can see the inverted head and shoulder coming up here. We had the neckline. You can see the neckline very well defined. Sorry, I put it here, but it should be around here. We also had a retest, and theoretically, if this one was like a true head and shoulder, what we could be seeing could be a pump from here up to this area over here. And you can see we are not even as close as that. And if this head and shoulder is actually going to play out, it's going to bring us to roughly $80,000. So again, if you're going to go down, even down to here, wouldn't be a problem. At 66,000 would be just like a retest of this inverted head and shoulder. But if you're going to go down, then we're going to break down all the structure. But right now, that could be also a possibility. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. This is like, crude data with no opinion, just pure facts. So I really hope, it's going to help you to make better decisions. But otherwise, I really wish you a wonderful day, and let's see how it goes with Bitcoin. I really hope we're going to start to pump, to 85, 90K, because this ranging is killing so many people. Take care, and I'm going to see you in another video.